Hello guys, just checking out some stuff to see if there is anything we are missing. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, last time we kind of like stopped at so we had an issue, if I'm right. So the issue was that we were working on the theme part of the app, and when you look at the app right here, you can see that when this is the dark mode right now, but the overlay for the system battery icon and the Wi-Fi is still dark. It should be light, kind of bright color, white. So that should be here, but it's dark. So we are going to fix that. So at a point, I thought that was the error is from the work I did, but I figured out the issue was because we were using um, we were using the simulator. So the simulator doesn't have the theme fixtures. Kind of like you can have dark mode and light mode in simulator. If yeah, so but we can test that on our real physical device. Yeah, I have with me. So let's get on with that. So as you can see, here is the app with me. So here's the app, and you can see the at the top. You can see the icons are kind of like bright as it's supposed it should, because now we're on the dark theme. So the dark theme, we are on the dark theme. So the top bars, the icons are showing bright color, which is what we need. But over here on our simulator, you can see on our simulator is showing dark color, which is not what we needed. So that means our theme is working correctly as it should. Um, so let's change this back to light theme to see if there will be any change on that top bar right here. So let's try that out. So yeah, If you look, you can see, so now these are light theme, and you see at the top bar is now gone to the proper color, which is dark. So that's what we are looking for. So during our theming, so during the dark theme, the top bar should be bright, which is white colors. But during our light theme, the top bar should be dark, which is black colors. The background should be white. So this is what we needed, and what we can see is working on Leo device. And so our theme part of this project is kind of almost complete, but maybe we might tweak some stuff later on as we move on. But I want to show you something, so let me kind of like remove this from here. I think I'm correct. Yeah, remove that, and then we can set this back to system team, and we can have system team. Let's hot restart this. So now our app is hot restarted, and you can see we are my system team is light mode, but let me kind of like change this to dark mode on my phone to see how this works. So I will show this so I can kind of like scroll. Oh no, I think it's from. Okay, let me scroll this down so you can see over here. So we can just then now we can tap on the dark mode button here. So if you tap on that, did I tap on it? So let's see. So I can just tap on that. So we just changed our app to be to dark mode. So let's see what the app will look like. And now our app is on dark mode, no longer on light mode. It's now on dark mode. And as you can see, the top bar is taking the bright colors as we needed it to. So that means everything is working as expected. I think one more thing we need to do is to kind of like fix some colors when it's on dark mode, because over here I see there are some issues with colors that we need to fix to kind of match up with the app and what we need. Let's work on that. Okay, so we got everything here working, and um, so let's go over to our theme file, and that should be somewhere. Yeah, mental health theme. You can scroll down. So dark theme on the dark theme path. So let's first of all let's run this app on our simulator for now. But let me cancel this again. Move it back to change the process to be simulator instead of real device. So you can just click here. So the simulator is iPhone 13 Pro Max. Click on that, and now you can click on to do that. And why think my audio was having an issue. I was trying to fix that. Okay, so we can see over here we have the light mode, which is um, showing up what we need. The colors are good, are okay, and let's gonna go back. Let's put it back to that team so we can fix some stuff. Now we're under that team. First of all, I think we need to kind of like change the background. I don't think the background color is correct. So I found this website called Color Picker Online. So you can just upload an image and it will help you to pick colors from the image. So yeah, I can pick, see if we can get the right color from here. So okay, let's try this first. Head into our app here. Go to the app colors. First, let's copy this, comment it out, paste it over here. Go back over here, copy the color again. Oh, I made a mistake. It shouldn't be there. Should um, should be made to dark colors. Comment this one out. And you can use the one we just copied in, which is this. Save that. Oh, so let's see. Let's hot restart this. and so we are looking to see if the dark theme color is trying to match what we have here. Let's try one more thing. Let's try picking a color from here by ourselves. Okay, there's no real change here going on, so still having the same color. So we can just skip the previous one. And so the dark theme, let's see what else we need to change. So the skip button should probably be white, and this should be white too, and this. So we can copy this we have here, change the skip button color. That should be this. So we can try using header in 3. So this header in 3. So we made the font width normal, font size 20, and that color and that's matching what we have here. So if you look over, you can see headline 3, font size, font weight. We can still change the font weight, height. So let's copy this style. So theme. Use headline 3 for that. Save that. And boom, we have the color we need, which should be white. So it should be white on dark screen. Let's see what else we need to fix. So white this. So this is normal. So this one should be white, not black. So you can just use copy width. So the size, font size, and change the font size to 22. Which is cool. And you can see there's difference. The font weight is big. This is kind of smaller in font weight, and this kind of looks bold in font weight. So we can change that. That's it. It's matching up right now. So we have all this. So I'm doing this based on what I'm seeing here. The text colors white. The button is still the same. The button on the text is still white. And that's it for our dark mode. So let's see other screens. We are there. So I think we are kind of done for dark mode on this onboarding page. So what else, if we need more changes to the theme as we move on through the app, we can come back and make more changes to the theme of the app. But right now, I think we kind of got into the a stage that we can say, yeah, we are okay, and everything is looking nice based on what we can kind of like understand from what the designer is trying to say or what she wants us to do. So from here we can just We can move over to other pages and start building on other pages. But before we do that, let me talk about the folder structure. So here's the folder we have. So let's talk about the folder structure. So looking at the app right now, so the folder we added were at the roots root directory of our app was this asset folder, which has two folder inside it, and one of the folder is images folder, and this images folder contains all the images we are using in the app. And then we have this folder called I18N. So basically what this stands for is for translation, and yeah, basically for translation. So if we want to do translations and other stuff, so we can do stuff on this folder. And going over to fonts folder, so this is another folder we added, and basically what's in here is the font we are using in the app. So we added all the fonts here, and going down to the lib folder, and you can see the folder structure. You can see we have the auth. So basically here is where we do everything concerning authentication, and the authentication logic will basically be in here, and then presentation screen for the authentication will be in here. That's basically the auth screen, auth login screen, sign up screen, password recovery screen will all be inside this presentation here, and their logic will be in here. So closing out off, we have the binding folder. So basically this is for getX binding, so where we can like bind all our controllers to screens. So here is the binding folder for that. And then moving out from there, going over to core folder. So there in the core folder, there's other folder we can still create more, but right now we have the theme folder where we have everything concerning the theming of the app colors, the brand images we are using in the app, the custom tests, so the app colors. Talk about this. Let me expand this more so you can. So let's see. So the app colors, these are the app colors, the brand images. So these are the brand images we are using for the app. So the reason why we are doing this is kind of easy for us to know where things are, and let's say in the future we want to change the image for this first screen on the onboarding section. So we can know the first screen image. This is the first screen image. Okay, yeah, so this is the first screen image, which is screen 1 img. So this is the image. So we can decide to change this. We don't need to touch anywhere in our code. We don't need to do anything in our code. Just this image to the image we want, and the image will be changed here. So that's the reason for this. Moving off from here, we go to the custom tests. So basically, all the hard-coded tests we'll be using in the app. So we are moving everything over here. So it will be easy for us to kind of change stuff. And also, if you want to do some stuff like translation and internationalization, we can do it here. And we have the mental health theme. So that, yes, everything concerning our theme for the app. So we did everything here. So we have the typographic theme. So also the same here. We can know where to change stuff and where to add stuff. Closing this off, then we over here in the home screen for our home page, but now it's still empty. the welcome screen, which is this, and the presentation folder, this, and the logic file, which is this, and onboard, which is what we are working on right now, the presentation, onboarding screen, the logic, which is this, so closing that off, and the widget for our onboarding screen, which is the widgets, this one here. So we have the routes folder, kind of like everything concerning our routing in the app, we have it here. And then UI, so the UI folder is basically everything like widget that's being used around the app, like being used multiple places, we can add them here. And we have the utility folder where we have the utility functions that will be helping us to do some stuff in the app. So we have them here. And then we have our main.dat, the entry point for our app, which is here. And I think that's it for now. Let's get this back to lights. Okay, team, clean that team. Method. So back to that. Okay, that was an issue. So the mental health team, light, dark team. So let's see why the tests are not showing up properly. So we can go over to the teaming over here. Dark team should have. Okay. Okay, I think we are now a place where we might be making this error. So we have the build light team, which is this for building the light team of the app, build light team, build dark team. And over here for the test team, we are still using the mental health testing dark, which is wrong. So we should using mental health testing light. So copy this back over here. Paste that in here. Yeah, so that's for the light mode. Yeah. So let's restart this. And yeah, it's working. So should I do this? Black, white. Let's see this. Let's refresh our app. Okay, so we're not having an issue right now. So we are done with theme, and I'm glad that we just finished that. So let's hop on our home screen. That should be login screen. So that should be over here at the auth section. So I have the login. So let's work with the login screen first. But before we start, let me kind of like address some stuff here. So going over here, you can see this area called design system, which we kind of like we already addressed the typography section, and we did a theme color palette section. So these ones, we'll be doing these ones as we move on through the app. So when we see that when we get to the point of creating this button-like icon here, so we have to move this to the UI folder here, because we'll be reusing that all over the app. We move that over here, and also this actual parts here, so move that over to the UIs. And then also for this section here, I think there's multiple places we reuse this. Let me see. Okay, yeah. We used it to add multiple sections on the app. So we are going to move it to UI section instead of auth section. So first of all, let's add this in a so everything will be in a column. So save area as a parent, and we can have so let's start with this being main parents being single single so for a single child scroll view. So the container, and then our container will contain over here off screen. So we have a scroll view, container, and a column. So let's save these. So nothing much changed, and so before we go on, let's go over to this UI page. So there's stuff we need to do there. Okay, so that should be done. Yes, this arrogance section. Did we skip it? Okay, yeah. So we are going to add this sign in word here as a custom widget in our UIs folder, because this is still the same with this and still the same with this. So we are going to use that, and if you go more into the app, you can see that is used more places in the app. The chat section, yeah, the psychology section. So we have to add that. Tests, and we can call this main heading, main main heading, and okay, required test. That's everything that's required in there. And we're going to return on a test. And in there, and move this test in here and the rest. So we can say the style. So remember our theme section, we have this topography theme. I can go over and see which one can match up to what we have. So we can use headline 2. Copy that. It's got headline 2 over here. So you can say so we have to add context should be required. Build context. Context, we need that. So the current place the widget is being built. So it's called context. Use the theme dot of context, the current section. Now we can say dot testing dot headline 2, not headline 1, that's headline 2 dot copy width. We can use unwrap, so you can use this unwrap to remove that error. That's kind of saying that this cannot be null. So we can font weight. So we're trying to change the font weight. Say font. Let's keep it at 600 and see what happens. And that's it for here. Save this. Then copy this headline here. Main headline. And we can go over here. Auth screen, instead of this test we have here, remove this test, replace that with our main headline. Page is already suggested something different, but we need to import this. And we remove constant from the parent. Our test, welcome to mental health, that's not what we need. Remove that. That should call sign in, right? So let's call sign in. And the context should be current context. Save that. Here we have what we need. So we have the sign in. So if you look over here, see the sign in. So that's same with what we have. So the text here should be capital. So we should think that's what we need to fix. So guys, I think I had an issue with my um system. So this actually be sad. So should remove the center widget here. So this have to remove it. And that's nice. And again, we can see that we needed a padding. If you look, you see that we needed a padding here, and there should be a padding at this top here, on every single one of them. So what could we do? So should go over back here. So right here where we are, so we can just um so the padding. So horizontal pattern, you can say that's the horizontal pattern, which is this way. This axis across the horizontal axis, you can just say 24. Let's see if that match up. Okay, that's it. And then from the top, we need, because we need some good space from the top. So I don't think we need that. Have a size box. Have a size box here. Give it a height. You can say height. Okay, that's moving it down, which is what we needed. And we need to get at least something similar to this. So let's move it down a bit. Can just leave it at 1.5. Just leave it here. And what we could do, since this is being reused most places in the login screen here, You can create over, you can create a file called spacing. This K horizontal bar, and and say it's equals to um, we have 24.0 from there. Save this over here. Go over to the auth screen. Can replace this using the file we created. So what are we missing? Oh. So we have got a declaration wrong. So it should be static constant. For the static file, since we are now initializing the parent, that makes sense. And then over here, the error is gone. You can save this. And it's still keeping that same horizontal stuff. And one more thing we have is this one here. Try to see what will make sense, what we could do that will make sense here. Since we will use this here, we will use this here. That could be used here. Mm, Okay. Does this make sense to move it over here since we kind of be say I can keep it there for now and call that custom size box. So when we want to use that, we can just so over here on our screen we can just move this. Here's the custom size box context, and what we had was 0.0.15. Save that. That's still working. So next thing we accomplished this. So the next should be the input field. Can we go over here to so let's create a custom input field over here. field, test field. Yes, screen. And see if it including the class from scratch. Let's basically stateless, the stateless widgets, and yeah, there we have this. Then we return a test field, like a test form field. Um, so we save this. Let's go over to off screen. We use Flutter widget called form. And the shard will be a column. Add our custom text field in here, which is what we needed, and then let's save this, and it's working. So we're having an issue. So if we click on this, nothing is working. So the input device the keyboard should disappear, but so we should have to change it so that when we click outside it, the input device should disappear. To do that is that we can wrap everything here. Wrap the widget with a gesture detector, and on here we have so let's try this again. So that's working. We can actually check the kind of focus we have in there before this moving there. Since we might be using this function everywhere in the app, so let's try the function first. Then we can know what to do with this. I'll move it to utils. We already have one. So I can just check if Okay. So we're saying if current focus has a primary focus, current focus dot on focus. So can do it this way, and then so copy this, go over to our utils. Let's call this helper. Have that in here. So let's try that again. And it's working as expected. So let's move on to the next one. So we have our form readout here. We can see the background color is okay because we already want the border bottom to be there. And text is black, which is what we need to. Is that black? Yeah, that's black. That's what we needed. Okay. Let's just here. So this beginning here. That's, so we use F6. Check what is the alignment. Don't start. Save these. There we have it. Is aligning. Everything is starting from the beginning. And one more thing, we need a space like this. And to do that, we can still use this functionality, copy that. Well, that should be something like 0.5. But that's too much. Let's see. Let's add a bit. Let's leave it at 4. And add our second input field. Which is actually here. So let's start with something like this. I have to add a padding here. So to do that, let's go over here. Use padding dot only, and we are targeting the bottom. Okay, you can just say bottom. I think that makes sense now. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. We can leave it like this. Let's go back over here. And as we have this, and that's working. Still in our custom input field. So what else we can do inside here? So let's customize our input field a bit. Start with controller and keyboard type. Keyboard type. Yeah, score test. So we already have a cursor color, we don't need that, you can leave that there. Um, okay, what else do we need? So add the validator here. So we want it to validate itself whenever the user does any interaction with it. So input formatters, we can just have something called input formatter. That's what we need for now. So we can create another one for our password test. So you can call this custom input. So let's test out the test field first. You can just comment this out. So over here, you can just other controller. For this final keyboard, so I should keep test input type. Okay, still keep it optional. So because it's optional, it's not required. Next one we can have final. So this should be boolean value. Called a score test. This one we have a function. This is how we can create. This is how we can create a validator function. Return type optional, which is string, and function string validator. Make this. There we go with that. And then we can have a formatter. Formatter list. Test input formatter. making this optional too. So they should be optional, not label test. So we have everything right here. Save this. I'm gonna have some errors here we have to fix. Close this off. So controller, I can still make that. You need to make that optional. It's not much needed. Controller. For now, we can keep this close like this. Text input, email address, score text files, validator. Okay. So there we go with that. So right now let's take this out. Nice. So you can, when we have an error, so you have this, the become. So you can see this here. So that's basically what we're looking for. Test description of the error and error, the underline test. So which is working right now. Okay, so that's it for our input test field. Let's work on our password test field. See, return it's a stack. Let's open a stack, and inside a stack we have a children because we want to add this. The reason why we are using stack because we want to add um this fixture here. You see this I feature here. Want to add that. So to do that, we have to use a stack widget. So we use position. And the shard is a test function. Just the same thing we used. Which I'm gonna copy almost what we have here. Yeah. Um, so you can check the foreign character. So we just had coded it in here, or we can actually leave someone to do that balance. So, mm, um, for the put. So we can add another position, and inside this position we can have animated. Let me just copy the whole code and explain it. So we added a position widget, which is this, and inside it we had the animate icon. So this animate icon is actually a library, and we have to install it. So we are using this animate icon to animate the close and open eye icon with these variables here. So first of all, we need to install this library. So to do that, we can just come over here, just write based on Flutter of add. Is that it? Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we just added that right now. Yes. Import that. That's fixed. So there's an issue. So we have to convert this our class to become a stateful widget. So to do that, so we can just okay. Copy this out, and oh yes, done. Yeah, you can create another stateful widget card. Give it the same name, custom input password. Custom input password. We don't need this anymore. Update that. It's the code we copied in here, and can go ahead. Let me copy over some stuff we need. So I'm just doing this to speed up some process. So I copied over this code. We don't need this one. So the keyboard type should always be, since it's a password, so we can use the input type. Yes, input type. But I can just leave it like that, so you can actually allow people to just use any input type they want. But the issue right there, we have to access this variable. If you use the widget, key this, add them at the back. Obscure tests, this should always be true. So we do the same input formatters. don't need that. Scoring character. And also allow the user to do that by themselves. So oh. So this shouldn't be optional. So you can say it's required. And that fixes the issue we had there. And let's copy over one more code. So this for animating the icon. So copy that over, and that will fix an issue here. So the icons also can get that fixed by using so let's say the input password in action. Let's see what it looks like. Copy this. Okay, we made it. So we can just leave it optional. Remove this. So the obscure text, we can just set that to true. Okay, so there's nothing like obscure text. So let's try this out. The animation is working as expected. Okay, good. So what else do we need to with right now? So let's add a button to see if we can round up here. Okay. Okay. You can get a button we created for auth screen, not for the onboarding screen. So which is this? So we have to make these a widgets. So So we can just leave the color same here. Now we can use the custom button we just created right now. Let's try that in our input field form. That's a sign in, and the text will be sign in. And there is our button. So that's cool. But our button needs to so we need kind of like push it down a bit. You just leave it at 9, and that works. Let's see it here. Okay. Now this. So you can add a forgot password test here. So that's some stuff we are not kind of like keeping up to what we talked about, like moving these texts to a separate files. We are going to refactor these projects. So to make it look okay, here is it. And but that's too big, not what we really want. Let's try subtitle. Try with buffing. Yeah, that works. Um, so can I have this? It's matching up with what we want. Just increase it a bit. So those Okay, right now let's create auth Sakura screen. I meant auth Sakura button. You see the social media button we have here. So let's create that. So I'm going to copy the button I want us to use, and I'm going to copy the required. So let's use this over here. So for those icons, for the social media icons, what we could do is to download the icons and So I think I had an icon downloaded, but you can download an icon from um, just search. Yeah, from any of website, you can just download anyone you want. So these are icons. Yeah, just click on this, then you can download it and start using it in the app. So there's a lot of icons there to use, but I think I've already downloaded some of them. So let me just look through. I think, uh, think I had used it in a kind of a project. Okay, guys. So I actually copied this from a project I, I use. So you can actually do the same by downloading the icon from online, then adding it here, like I showed in the previous video. So over here, what we could do is to use the icon here. They are all PNG files. So just the name that we need. Let's save this and see what it will look like. Oh, that's nice. So we added the first one, this. So let's add the remaining ones. And here is all three of them. So you have to reduce the radius. Let's call this. So these are the icons. And that's what we needed. So I think right now we can just add spaces within the icons. So we added that space. Then next one I think we can add top. Let's push it down a bit from here. Yeah, and that's it. Pushed it. Then okay. Sign in with. So that's it. One more thing we could do. So let's add this. So we added. So most of these are being suggested to us. So don't have accounts. So this says don't have an account. So we say sign up. So that's it. And So I have to change the text. Okay. And there is our text showing up with a brown color. Okay. That's what we need. So see over here. See over here. So don't have an account. Question. Let's add some a bit of margin here. Small padding. Or is it okay? Let's see what else we could do over here. And so for the button, if you look at over here, you see that the button has a border around it, so you can add that. So the way to do that, we can use this sheet code by adding a double circle avatar. And you can increase it and say the radius over here. What is? If you look, you can see the background color is added as you expected it, but with a different color. So let's change the background color. And there is It's background color showing up. Let's see if there's something else we are missing here. So we have the sign in password, email password. So I think we correct. So the other stuff we need to fix in our next video will be the button. Yes, you can see the button images has another colors. So you need to add those colors there. And then we need to refactor our code too. So let's do some refactoring here. So this test, we are going to move this. So we fix that, and that's still showing up here, which is good. Next one is to move this test to. So let's try the invalid password stuff. And there's an issue. Okay, that's showing up. Please. Okay, so the test. Please enter valid email. Save that. So we did refactor the code right now. One more thing is remaining. I add a controller for our password and our email here. Now we can dispose our controller here. Remember, dispose our controller. Um, then we can use them in the areas we're supposed to use them. So refresh the app, restart the app. Okay, so we are having an issue. So if you look over, you see that the password review is not working. So we are going to work this. We are going to fix this in our next stream, which will be tomorrow. So guys, join again tomorrow so that we can fix this up tomorrow. And we have this working. This feels. So tomorrow we are going to fix this. Then we will work on the password recovery, and again we work on the sign up and the pop up here. Um, After that, then we can move ahead to adding Firebase to our app. So when we add Firebase to our app, then we can start doing going over to other screens and building up other parts of the app. So for today, I think this is okay. And don't forget to join. Like I said, guys, see you guys tomorrow, same time we started today. And have a nice day, everyone. Don't forget to also subscribe and actually go straight to my YouTube channel over here. Please guys, let's see if we can get this up to 300 by this month ending. I'm not too greedy here. Let's see if we can get it to 300 by this month ending. And also I have my Twitch, so you can also check me out on Twitch account. And so let's get the Twitch account working too. Let's get the followers up too. So that being said, have a nice day. Thank you guys for joining. See you guys tomorrow.